You better believe I'm going to be walking around Brooklyn with a camera and I'm going to make some videos about it. Yes, I am. Welcome to Adventure in Art. My name is Ben Staley, your resident talking head. Oh, wow. Okay, so I haven't done this in a minute, but I just want to kind of sit down and give you the state of things and talk about a few things that are happening. And yeah, let's talk. Maybe I just need to talk. I'm going to be at Cine in New York City next week, which is March the 14th. I'm giving a talk. I'm giving a presentation. It's Cine is this expo that they've had in LA for a number of years. It's all about Cine gear for making cinema, movies. Well, oh, my dog just walked in the room. She must have heard me talking. Come here, Zoe. Come here. You want to be in the video? You want to be in the video? This is my dog. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, this is my dog. Hi. Oh, it's weird. I know we don't do this. You don't like being on camera. Every time I try and take her picture, she gets all shy and but she likes to get loves. Okay, I'm trying to make a video here. I'm trying to make a video, okay? It's recording right now. Yeah, I know. Okay, we'll do this later, okay? Okay, there you go. Okay, thank you. Thank you for visiting. Cine New York. Okay, Cine is an expo about just what it says, gear for making cinema, making movies. You know, filming things is mostly what I do for a living. Not really photography, a little bit of photography for a living, but mostly I'm filming things for a living. So Cine is like the coolest thing to me. I usually go to the one in LA because this is where I live. I've even been on panels there, on documentary panels and things like that. I've never been to New York, the New York Cine, but they invited me to come out and speak. They're having a special photo focus event, which is the first day of Cine on the 14th. The event runs 14th through the 16th. But on the first day, it's a photo focus event, and there are 5 speakers, and I'm one of them. So that information is on my website. If you go to benstaley.com/news, putting it right there, benstaley.com/news, all the info's there. If you're going to be in New York, Brooklyn on the 14th, just come and watch and give me a high five or something. Like, I like to have friendly, familiar faces around. If we've met or if we haven't met, come on down. Come on down. I'm going to show a whole bunch of photos from the last more than a decade. I'm going to talk about how my career as a filmmaker led me into portrait photography. And so that's kind of what it's going to be about. I'm going to talk for about an hour. Okay, enough about that. What else? Now that I have a little perspective, I can easily say that last year was the single worst year of my professional life. You know, I worked just a fraction of what I normally do. The industry sort of turned upside down. There were strikes and things like that on the big scripted side. And on my side of things, the documentary non-scripted side, things also went upside down and went backwards. You know, this year, it hasn't really improved that much. Things are very weird, so it's a very uncertain time if you're creative and if you are working in film and television. There are things happening, good things for people, but it's not like it used to be. It's very uncertain. And then you add in potential more looming strikes that I'm just hearing about, the coming rise of AI, which does phenomenal stuff, which I think is kind of cool. And frankly, what I do for work, which is interacting with people and filming people doing things. And there's AI can never do what I do, but it doesn't mean it's not going to affect me. And that's scary. It's also exciting, meaning that there are new possibilities and new technologies and new ways to tell stories. And we all just have to evolve and adapt as the technology evolves and adapts. I mean, people were telling stories much differently 200 years ago and consuming stories much differently 200 years ago. I would imagine 200 years from now, they're going to be telling stories far differently than now, and we'll be consuming them as people far differently. Of course, none of us will know because we'll all be dead. Anyways, all I want to say is, like, man, it's weird out there right now, and it's uncertain and it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. And I plow forward through this. I keep my chin up. I have chosen this life of creativity as an artist, and it's all I know how to do. So I have to adapt, I have to change, and I have to deal with it. And There are tremendous, amazing things happening right now in my life, percolating, building. They're not actually happening, but the potential for those things are all happening. And so I'm very hopeful. I'm very excited. It's also not comfortable, but that's, like I said, that's what I signed up for. Out of the blue, my last video just kind of blew up in terms of, on my humble little channel, it blew up. It became, it's been up a week now, it became one of my most popular videos ever, getting the best numbers for the first week. And I got a lot of new subscribers. Thank you if you are a new subscriber watching here. I don't talk about this stuff on the channel because who cares? It's not interesting, but it was a big deal to me, especially because that was a video that I almost didn't put up because I just didn't think it was any good. I thought about it for a long time and I wanted to put it up for a long time, and then I just didn't think that the stuff that I said was very good, and I just thought, this isn't, no one's gonna watch it, walking around with a camera, who cares? And then, I don't know, I don't even know if it's got all the numbers because it's any good. Or just the algorithm started pumping it out to people. I don't know what to think. It's so weird doing this. Like, you don't know what's the model for success. How do I gauge it? Should I even care? I do care because I don't make any money off this. A few dollars. It's a pittance. At my scale, it's nothing. I just want to make stuff that people want to watch and that gets the views, and that, so I know that, like, I'm not wasting my time here. Anyways, with that one, I guess I wasn't wasting my time because people seem to like it. I don't know why. I guess that's just to say that I'm going to be doing more of that anyways, because that is the kind of video that I like to make the most. And I say this over and over, and I get sucked back into kind of doing videos where you just put the camera name in the video and you do all that. And just like, I always feel kind of gross about that. But then I feel like if I don't, no one's going to watch it anyways. I'm just going to start doing more walking around with a camera video because I like that, and that's what I do anyways. And that's why I started the channel. That's why I started. You better believe I'm going to be walking around Brooklyn with a camera, and I'm going to make some videos about it. Yes, I am. I can't wait, actually. I'm excited about that. I like going new places and exploring with a camera. It's the most fun. There's a couple videos coming out where companies send me some gear, lenses and stuff, and I got to go try them out. And I'm always like, yeah, sure, I'll do that. I'll make a video. I'll review your gear, your lens, your light, your whatever. And then later I'm like, why did I agree to do this? Now it feels like work. And I don't want this to feel like work. I want this to be fun. So there's a couple gear videos coming out because I agreed to do it and they sent me the gear. But I think after that, I'm never doing that again. I don't see a reason to. And maybe if Lumix wants me to do something about one of their cameras or something because it's new and I am an ambassador for them, so I would do that because it makes sense and I agreed to that. But just kind of random things, I don't think I'm going to do that anymore after these ones coming out. I recently went out in the desert again with my film camera, my M6, and that's coming out. There's a portrait video coming out. So once again, thanks to all the new people for hitting that subscribe button and giving a crap about what I'm doing. And thanks to all the people that have been here for all the years and months and weeks and days and episodes, and who are always in the comments, always showing up, always showing that you care, always watching. It's cool to know that I got a little audience, and I appreciate that. It's not something I take for granted, ever. So just know that. Know that I appreciate you. And know that it's not always easy out there as an artist, as a creative, and that in my own way, just like I know what you're going through. I know what the struggle's like. I know what that hunger's like in the pit of your stomach when you just have this burning desire to create, to express, to explore. That's what this is about. That's what I want to talk about. Those are the stories I want to talk about. Those are the things I want to do. That's what I want this all to be about. Thank you for sticking around. If there's something you do want to see more of or less of, or feel free to leave me a comment below. I always love the feedback. I always want to know what you want to see. I do read everything, I do take it to heart, and I do care. So that's it. One last time, if you're going to be in Brooklyn next week, let's hang out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.